Abstract brainwaves, game genie in the beanie. We ain't on the same stage, leveled up. The epitome of technique can't survive in my current thought.
Other yellow hat guy here, back with another video, and brr, it's getting cold out. So I'm with it though. I'm with it. I like wearing this hoodie anyway. I'm not looking forward to snow or anything like that, but here where I am, it is getting colder. So what that means is at least my AC bill is going down. So for those of you who are Patreons, thank you for doing your thing, because well, in addition to this computer here that you've contributed to, you've also helped me keep these lights on, and the less money we can give to lights, the more we can put towards, you know, better equipment. So I'm looking to start doing this in 4K. No promises, but that would be the next step. It's not like you need to see me in 4K, you know, right here, but when we get back outside recording again, that's possible. Those disclosures out of the way, it is Fashion Week, and it might almost be over. I'm fashionably late with the news, but you know, I'm still saying what my experience was with the game so far. So we'll start with that, and then we'll also get into the new stuff coming out for October, Halloween, and all that. Niantic spilled the beans with that, and spoilers, it's pretty much what you expected. So starting out with Fashion Week here, it started on the 21st of September. It's probably the 25th, so the week is almost over. But the rewards here were somewhat interesting, right? Step one, you know, you make 5 nice throws, battle a fashion challenger, and the fashion challengers were neat, although kind of hard to find at first because you expected them to be like rockets. You know what I was really thinking was they were in the actual battle league. I thought you were just battling, but I was like, why would that make sense? It's going to be people that you know, don't know around the world. But, you know, to mix it up, if you were battling people, you were battling like in-game characters in the battle league, that would be cool too. Like if you, just beyond Blanche and, you know, beyond the training, if you could actually battle like some kind of boss, like the original 8, if you could do that in the battle league, like maybe like the reward for beating, you know, 5 human trainers, you go against a CPU that also gave prizes. Niantic, you should look into that. I think that would make it more fun for me if I could do that. Hey, you do 5 battles here, you fight Giovanni, or you fight Jesse and James, or Brock, Misty, some of them. Get the licensing for them, let us fight them in some of these cups, these tournaments. That would be neat. That would incentivize someone like me who's not really into PvP to check it out more, okay? So those fashion challengers, they had, you know, nice little, you know, hip clothing, and then they had, you know, the new Pokemon out, who I can't pronounce his name to save my life right this second. I'm sure it'll turn up. And oh, here we go, Furfrou. You had the different forms of that. So you would spend, what, 10,000 Stardust, and you can get all 3 of those forms. Okay? So that out of the way, use 5 super effective charge attacks. You know, you get the Butterfree and some balls, 5 curve balls in a row. I don't remember doing that, but evidently I did it. Battle 3 fashion challengers. Complete. So win a raid in under 60 seconds. So I'm not sure where I am in it. I don't think I'm that far. I think I'm on this battle the 3 fashion challengers, and then take a snapshot. So I'm 3 out of the 5, and I've got a couple days left. But see, it ends Tuesday, so it's not like it ends Monday or Sunday. It ends Tuesday. So we've got time to do all of this, and now that I know what's here, oh, you got to battle 5 of these challengers. But then you get the wig and everything. The hatch and egg thing took me a while, and then there's another research, which I'm about to speak to, that has more walking and stuff like that with it. So that kind of helped me up. But I would like another one of these Sneasel. Sneasel is probably the coolest one out of all of them. He looks like the hipster. He's got the fedora on, the shades, and he's naturally doing that pose. So yeah, that one looks pretty cool. So moving on from this, image here, we've got Finding Your Voice. Now, if you didn't come up with $5 to do GoFest, this is your chance to get Melodia, or Meloda, sorry, I'm saying these names all wrong, it's early in the morning, forgive me. You could get her, that was the special Pokemon that you could get at the end of GoFest this year. You thought it was, oh, Hoopa, because that's what they kept talking about, but no, it was overshadowed, but this was the legendary here. So take a snapshot of your buddy, catch normal Pokemon, evolve 15, so I've done that. They use the 30 berries to help catch Pokemon, earn 5 candies, done that. So again, I'm step 3 here. Win 3 gym battles, battle in 3 raids, defeat 3 Team Go Rocket Grunts. So that doesn't end anytime soon, so thank goodness for that. But if you've already got this Pokemon, well, I think you just get candy instead. That's what it tells you at the top. If you've already caught her, you'll earn 20 candy for her. So no pressure there at all. The 2 raid passes, though, I'm interested in that. So I'm going to look for these grunts here after a while and go get that out of the way. So moving on from that, the actual, let's see, the actual fashion week here. Here's me actually coming into contact with this thing. And actually, I don't even need to read that. We've got video footage here in the background that should be playing with me talking about all of this stuff. So what did I think of the actual fashion week? Well, you know, it was something different. It was cool. Again, I should have an image up here somewhere in the video showing these challengers, what they look like, because some people were confused, like, where are they at? You know, they're where the Team Go Rocket grunts were. That's where they were, same locations. And, you know, here's this guy. Pokemon are like fashionable clothes. They bring a spark to your life. You could still get shinies of these. So, you know, a shiny Curlia or the... I'm not sure if Blitzel is shiny, but Curlia definitely is. Sneasel, you can get that pink one with the fedora and the glasses. You know, somebody in our group who complains all the time about not getting, or not only not getting shinies, but other people who gets them. She got the shiny Sneasel with the fashion, and also on 100. So, Shundo clothing, Shundo. I don't know what the word is. You could combine all of that together, but she got that one, and I'm like, look, I don't want to hear no more complaints. I'm ignoring all complaints from you from here on out. You know, I'm ignoring all of them, because if you're gonna post that, don't be hating on anybody else for what they get. And I'm gonna be the first to remind her every time she complains or grins or frowns or something. But anyway, that was fun. I'm happy for her that she at least got that, because that was cool to look at. I did get a 100. I got the 100 Azelf. I never got the shiny. You know, I really felt like they weren't even advertising the shinies like that. But yeah, you can go around the world, like I said last video, and I did not get it. So I'm not sure if it's gone yet, but I haven't seen that many Azelf raids lately. And I know people aren't really posting them that much because, like I said last video, they either already have it, they're like me and they don't really care, or, you know, they're more interested in the ones that are around the world elsewhere. And that makes sense, because if the ones elsewhere around the world, if you get those out of the way, next time a Zelf comes and will be shiny because it's unlocked, less pressure for you to play around the world if you can just get it here, right? So there's that. Because it's not diluted here. Like maybe the next time they say, hey, we're going to rotate all 3 of them, or we just have all 3 of them in rotation locally. So like, you know, you can have an Azelf and Misprit and Uxie all in your location. That puts more pressure on you to get them. So, you know, it is what it is. I really want to, I'm going to say that. I really want to get all the shinies I can get, but this is not one that I absolutely have to have. This isn't one that is like, oh, it's breaking me that I didn't get it. It isn't like Genesect or Darkrai where I was like, oh, they're mythical and I'm going to spend 30, 60 bucks. No, not happening. And, you know, had it been something local only, you know, if they would have just said Azelf is everywhere right now, and then the next week it's Misprit everywhere, and and then last week it's Uzi. That would have been more favorable, and I could have put more effort into it if it was like that. So I'm gonna move on from that. Let's see, we got some food pictures in here. What else do I got going on? Yeah, so I beat one of these fashion challengers. They've got some weird gear on. I don't know how they made these models. Did they take other people's clothing from like GoFest? Like if you had an image of you and your Pokemon and they picked you as a representative to have people encounter. Maybe they took scrapped ideas from that. I'm not sure what they were going with there. But yeah, that's pretty much everything there. They had the different forms here. Let me go back and actually pause this, if I can pause it quick enough. Debutante form, or trim, excuse me, matron trim, and dandy trim. So those are the 3 trims right there for this Furfrou. So, I think that's pretty neat. And in the future, I don't mind paying Stardust to, get the different forms of Pokemon. I think Deerling, I like how they did that too, where they got the different forms based on the season. So, keep that coming for other Pokemon. I'd rather spend, the dust, I guess, because I have plenty of it. Not as much as some of you 10 million cats out there. But I have plenty of it to go around for that and not have to worry about the candy. Whereas, a new Pokemon comes out, you run it really quick. I'm talking about you, Greninja. And then you just dump in like 100 candies just to go ahead and get the evolution because you want that. And it may not be a good one. A lot of these Furfrous were trash. A lot of 0 stars. The Azelf. A lot of those were terrible too for me and other people. The real frustrating thing about the Azelf was you could have 11 to 20 people doing a raid and no one get the shiny. At least no one that you were there and presently get the shiny. So again, Niantic, the people who were there in the raid, like present, who invited everyone else, they should do more damage, which I think they constantly are. But they should get a higher percentage of getting the shiny too. If you really want people to come back out here and raid again, you need to do that. If you're watching this video and you agree with me, I don't care if you get the credit, whoever gets credit, tell Niantic this. Because it's very frustrating to be a player who's constantly sharing raids and driving to these raids and inviting people to them, and your shiny rate seems far less than somebody who just, I guess spends $100 on passes. What's the offset? They spend $100 on... They spend $50 on passes. I spend $50 on gas. I don't know. Time is money, so I guess Niantic is just like, hey, whoever's spending, we're going to favor them. If maybe there's an algorithm that says they've used how many passes. I don't know what the deal is, but that's what my theory is. But if you want people outside again, you got to do it like that. That's the best way, in my opinion. So... rambling aside, was there anything else? Yeah, I got the Hundo Azelf. And it felt like Azelf and some of these others, like 1801, 1805, 1806, it seemed like that was the number back in the day. And since things have been bumped up some, here's an 1834 Azelf, 100. I'm happy with that. It's not shiny. It would have been sweet if it was. I don't think I have any Shundos yet, but my day is coming. I may actually have one. No Shundo legendaries. I may have a Shundo. I'll have to look. We're not going to do that now. But Azelf was also terrible to catch, man. I mean, I got lucky catching this particular one. I'm not sure if I'm showing footage for that or still showing the Fashion Week next to me. But, yeah, the Azelf was very challenging to get. It seemed like you could get 20 balls and it would take you all but, like, 4. And that's getting excellent curves and everything. So actually, I'm not going to show all that footage. I'm going to just keep going. I did a nice trade. I finally got shiny Teddy Ursa. So talk about fashion and fashionably late. I finally traded for that. I traded a sock or a throw or something like that, which reminds me, I need to see if I have any extras on the backup account I played with on GoFest to give to my main account. I need to do that. But I traded one of those to somebody, and normally I would never trade a sock, a Pokemon I like. Or I think I traded a throw. I would never trade either one of those that I feel is useful for something like the Teddy Ursa, but I really don't click on Teddy Ursa for any other reason than to get the shiny. I don't want a Teddy Ursa for anything else. It hasn't been great for me in battle, but finally having the shiny bear, I can stop bugging some of you for it. You know, stop trying to bribe anybody for the shiny Teddy Ursa. So we got that one out the way. I did get a shiny Spearow. So yeah, there was a shiny drought. It still feels like it, but I'm making this video also in part to remind myself that I did get some shinies. I did get some good Pokemon. So we got a 100 Zelf, but shiny Spearow, and I traded for the Teddy Ursa. So you could say, well, that doesn't really count. You didn't actually get it. That's good enough for me. And I think that's pretty much everything as far as Fashion Week goes. So I may show some more of that next video as I complete it. Maybe not. We'll see what Niantic is doing. But wait, there's more. I told you in the beginning we're going to get to it. Here it is. Here is, I'm showing this now, the coming October Pokemon Go Halloween 2021 and more. And I love the pumpkin image they show by the research box. Trainers, get ready for the spookiest month of the year. There's much to look forward to this October, including Pokemon Go Halloween, Pokemon in costumes, and a tie-in event with Pokemon the movie, Secrets of the Jungle. That should be on Netflix. The Season of Mischief special research story is still ongoing, and there will be more to learn about Hoopa this month too. All right, the breakthrough research starts October 1st, so that's next Friday, or Friday whenever this video goes up. To Monday, November 1st. So yeah, full 31, almost 32 days full there. Yamask will be back in the research. All right. Weekly 1 Pokemon bundles. Every Monday in October, a one-time purchase bundle containing a remote raid pass and other items will be available in the shop for 1 Pokecoin. So again, you're going to have to get out here and get at least 1 Pokecoin. All right. So they're... let's see, what was that actually there? They've got Genesect with Douse Dive, Giratina. You've got Darkrai with Sludge Bomb. All that will be coming in subsequent weeks. All the way to, you know, November 5th, you'll have Darkrai to get the shiny. Mega Gengar will be coming on the 1st. No surprise there. But the last of it, they save for Absol. Very end of the month, October 22nd, they're starting out with Absol there. So, yeah, Genesect with Douse Dive will start it off. Then the Altered Form Giratina on the 13th of October, 27th, then you'll have Darkrai. Spotlight Hours Drifloon on October 5th, Ghastly on October 12th, Gothita on October 19th, and Murkrow will be on the 26th. So, you know, you'll have opportunities there to get candy, you know, doubled, XP doubled, and all of that. Community Day will have Duskull. So, evidently I read faster in my head than I'm talking. So, yeah, I didn't read out what the actual prizes were for each of those spotlight hours, but yeah, that's it. Movie tie-in from the 1st of October to the 10th, Zarude. Yeah, I think he's like this ape-like Pokemon. He's a legendary for sure, I believe. But he's in there. And then Jesse and James will be coming back. Niantic's birthday is Wednesday, October 6th. So happy early birthday, Niantic. If you log in, you can get some kind of prize there from them. So I believe the rest of that... I believe the rest of that was just them talking about being safe, and everything else after that, there was really nothing else to report. But yeah, the Halloween returns on the 15th. That's when the Halloween event will actually start. I think I missed that. So that was the last thing there. So that out of the way, what do you guys think? Is that an exciting Halloween event for you? It doesn't beat the other 2 Halloween events, like the first one where you could just, you know, make your half distance. You know, we rode around like madmen and women around the city trying to get, you know, the Pokemon we couldn't find the most of, set them as our buddy, earned all the candy to get the evolutions. That was great. The first roll around with Ghastly, going to get Gengar, that was great. Darkrai with a shiny the first time it came around, I think that was a fairly decent Halloween event. This one, since it's been everything, you know, and the research didn't say anything about Spiritomb, but I expect Spiritomb to be a part of it. I was hoping personally for another ghost type, but we just aren't getting that right here, right now. That would have set it off for me, but you know, it's a Halloween event. I'm still going to play. We'll participate. Why not? But no reason to go ham. I'm not super excited, but I'm not annoyed with it. It's just, as I said, what I expected. So, that out of the way. Love you guys. Thank you for watching, as always. Hope to see you again soon. If I don't remember, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Other yellow hat guy is out. Captain Sensation!